Hi, I'm Olivier from Activity Messenger, and in this video, we're gonna learn how to track attendance for tennis lessons or tennis camps at your tennis center, or if you're a coach, a private coach, whatever it is. So right now, what I have a registration form. We have a video for that where people register for tennis lessons, and they will be pushed into the correct attendance list that we see here. So right now, we only have 3 people in this class. First thing you notice here is that this is a kind of 12-week class. It starts on June 1st and it shows you all the people in all those classes. So you'll be able to track attendance for every occurrence for this class. Now, I have these 3 participants in here. Let's say the class starts. I can now check people in, and it's going to timestamp their check-in as well as their checkout, right? And then you'll also be able to export all that data if you wish to Excel or anything like that. You can add notes on the participants. So, great job. These are mostly to create notes between administrators and the instructor, because this will be seen by both the instructor and the administrator. Next, if you click on a person, you can go see, the other parent, the allergies, if there's any medical condition. So you can see there's a nut allergy in this case. And you can also see if somebody has not paid. So if they go through the online registration with credit card, everybody's going to be marked as paid. But let's say somebody called you and says, hey, I'm going to pay you on the first lesson. You can register for them or, send them a link to pay offline. And then you're going to have a notification that when they come in, who has paid and not paid automatically. Now, if they pay you before, you just go into their invoice and mark it as paid, but it just transfers that information to the attendance list. You can manually add participants. So if I click add participant, I can go and add a participant. I can choose a client, add a new client, add, more details, emergency contacts, and I can decide what classes they're registered for, right? So I can add them in the right class. And if I want to send them for the session, I just add them to the whole session. I can also add a participant from another class. So say you have, multiple tennis lessons and somebody needs to switch levels, you can kind of merge them really easily by just clicking here, and then you just choose where you want to pick the person, and I can just take this person and, add them to the class here. And I just added this participant from another class. Click on the 3 dots here. You can track who has filled or not filled the form. So it's really good if you're doing tennis evaluations, which is another video that we have as well. Attendance reports, you can create groups. So I can go and say this is advanced. If you had one big, attendance list for camp, let's say, and you want to divide people in levels, you can easily do that. And then you'll be able to filter the different groups that you created as well. And lastly, attendance lists, you need to sometimes communicate with parents or participants. You can go and select, and let's say, Harry's parents are late. I can select Harry Potter here and go, I want to send a message to both parents by SMS, just saying, hey, you need to pick up your child. What's happening? Is there anything? Or, we have to cancel a lesson. So you're able to communicate with the specific group on that attendance list, whether it be the whole list if you're canceling a class or specific parents really quickly. And you can also toggle on that level where your instructors can also do that, right? You can say, I don't want them to be able to communicate with parents, but I can also give them the access if I want to. So that's it. That's how you would use the platform to streamline attendance. You can also import from another system or take registrations with Activity Messenger. So I hope this was helpful.